What's up, guys? Welcome to the Soccer Wingman. Please consider subscribing if you're here for the first time. And we're going to do a review of the game week 2, as you can see on the screen. Then after that, we're going to do a team selection of what the game week 3 best team looks like. So, please watch the video till the end because I'll give you a bonus tip towards the end. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's start from the front. We've got Timo Werner, who for the second week in a Chelsea shirt created a penalty, but this time around Jorginho failed to convert, and that meant that Werner did not get an assist. But as we can see, this is something that is very promising from Werner because I think that in the coming game week against West Brom, he might create another penalty, or he might even score. Or this time, if he creates a penalty, he might decide to take it. Who knows? So, congratulations to Calvert-Lewin from Everton. He became the youngest Englishman to score a hat-trick for Everton since 1988. So Calvert-Lewin looks like a different man under Carlo Ancelotti, and I think that the kind fixtures that Everton have in the next 3-4 games will mean that he'll keep producing. And right now his price has just risen from 7.2 to now 7.3. So if he performs this week, I'm pretty sure that he'll get more rises in the coming weeks. Okay, so now let's look at Aubameyang. Most people captained Aubameyang in game week 2 expecting him to perform, but he didn't trouble the West Ham defense that much. So as you know, it was a London derby, and he wasn't, I won't say up to the task because he managed to assist, but anyway, it wasn't a very good week for Aubameyang. But congratulations to Song Heung-min. He managed to rack in 24 points. And if you captain Song or Harry Kane, I'm pretty sure that you moved up the ranks in the world rankings because Song could have easily got more than 4 or 5 in this game. The defending for Southampton in the second half was it left nothing to be desired. I'm pretty sure they might have a bit of a struggle playing against a side that defends deep, but the likes of Newcastle also like to attack, so there might be an opening. Maybe he might assist. He might give Harry Kane maybe an assist. So I'm thinking maybe he might get 10 points this coming week. Then Alan Saint-Maximin has been moved from his position that he was playing last season to somewhere a bit lower, so he's not as influential as he was last season because of the position that he has been given, and even got a knock in this game week 2. So I'm pretty sure game week 3 won't have such a good time. So I think his price is even going down anyway. I think I'm going to sell him for this coming game week. Same with Aubameyang. I captained Bruno Fernandes hoping that he might be one of the differentials, but clearly he wasn't ready for this fixture because Crystal Palace outrun Manchester United's midfield. They were faster to the second balls. They were better in every department. They wanted it more, and I think even though they might wake up in the coming fixture, I think I'm going to take out Bruno Fernandes because maybe I'll bring him back after the fixtures for Man United look a bit better. Then going at the back, Saiss. It was always going to be a tough game against Manchester City, so I think they tried their best. He created the penalty against De Bruyne. De Bruyne was too quick for him. He was a bit unlucky because if you saw on the replay, he was trying to avoid the penalty, but he still clipped him because he had already committed, so that was a problem. So, yeah. Kudos to Raul Jimenez for getting the score after Podence crossed and nutmegged De Bruyne. Then next we look at Basham. Had a horrible weekend, and Sheffield United look like a shadow of themselves at the moment. They need to pick themselves up, or they'll quickly learn that they might be in a relegation battle because so many teams have looked better already. Trent Alexander-Arnold finally gave us some points because, to be honest, there are a lot of players that are looking like better options at the moment, but because of his track record, I'm deciding to keep him. But Sheffield United defender is definitely going. So Yunchu is too expensive for this price tag, so I've decided to let him go also this week. Then McCarthy is also going to go because I'm going to go for Burnley. Burnley have a kind number of fixtures coming up, and I think that's the player that I'll go for. So looking at the final rank, the game week rank were at 2 million, and the points have gone up. Last week we had 59, but that has improved our overall ranking because we're now. Let's hope that the coming game week will be better. Okay, so here's the team for game week 3. As you can see, I've changed the keeper. Nick Pope has coming. Burnley are pretty formidable at home, and he might have a tough time. This game I'm seeing a draw. I don't think either side will score. If there's a side that's going to win, it's going to be Burnley because Southampton have been very porous. They easily lose their cool, and even the coach said that most of the players are not yet up to speed. So I'm backing Burnley to have a clean sheet. So that means Burnley, Pope, and Taylor will probably have clean sheets. Alexander Arnold will probably assist against Arsenal because even though they've improved their squad, it hasn't really improved that much. Then Mitchell from Crystal Palace, I'm backing. This game has too much talent for it to end in a 0-0. So Mitchell is kind of just in there, filling in the gaps. Then Nelson Semedo is finally coming from Barcelona. Nuno Espirito Santos has managed to bring in around 8 Portuguese players now. He's just like 3 shy of creating an 11 filled with Portuguese players. Podence, he assisted in the first week, and he also assisted against a tough fixture with Manchester City. I think that shows you just what kind of stuff is made of, and I think that he's a good pick for the upcoming game week against West Ham United. Even though they are away, I think Wolves are going to have too much for West Ham to deal with. Kevin De Bruyne against Leicester at home. I would have made him captain if they were playing a smaller side, but it's Leicester City. Even though he's the one taking the penalties, I'm still a bit skeptical. I think he got lucky against Wolves. And the next game for Tottenham is Newcastle United. Son Heung-min at home might perform very well also. So, like I said, Son, uh, if they were playing a different side, this is an attacking side, so Son will probably have chances because Newcastle don't like to sit deep. They like to attack the counter, and at the moment they're trying to win their first game or the second game, so they'll try to attack Tottenham. So my captain pick will be Mohamed Salah because it's at home and it's Arsenal. Arsenal usually get undone by Mohamed Salah, so this is why I picked him for this current game week. And Timo Werner gets to pick his place, and Calvin Lewin also keeps his place. So this is the team that I will use. I was thinking maybe I would bring in Jorginho for Mitchell, but I don't really trust Chelsea that much for me to give them 2 players in my squad. Yes, so this is the team, and comment below of what you think, and tell